you see these signs, you better look up. When you see these signs, you better look up. Yeah, I've been walking through the fire, clothes smell like doubt. Seen the waves over my head, still I never drown. Mama praying in the kitchen, tears on the tile. Say the world getting darker, but that's been for a while. Scroll for the rumors, every headline was. Everybody got a platform, nobody show. I've been hearing in my spirit, boy, your time close. Got my eyes past the clouds, I don't ride low. Used to chase change, now I chase change. Used to pop pain, now I drop shame. I was stuck, I was broke in my own mind. Then he said, watch close when I show signs. When you see these signs, look up. Your redemption's getting near. Don't run, keep your head to the sky. Don't fall, yeah, we made for the storm. Stand bold. When you see these signs, look up. Every tear, every scar, that's love. He gon' pull you out the dirt, no fear. When you see these signs, know your redemption here. Yeah, I remember late nights, eyes red, no sleep. Heart heavy like the rent, pain 7 feet deep. Homies lost on the corner, stuck in the loop. I was one bad choice from the same root. Then I heard that still voice in the backlash. Son, I paid that price, that's past tense. Every time I slip, Grace said stand up. Every time I trip, he still manned up. See the storms getting closer, I don't panic though. Cause the hands on my life set the tempo. Prophecies playing out, I ain't surprised. I just tighten up my walk, keep my lamp high. When you see these signs, look up. Your redemption getting near. Don't run, keep your head to the sky. Don't fall, yeah, we made for the storm. Stand bold. When you see these signs, look up. Every tear, every scar, that's love. Gon' pull you out the dirt, no fear. When you see these signs, know your redemption here. I've been down bad, he was still that close. I was off track, he was still that road. I was lost, but I never left his sight. Every sign's just a signal in the night. Hands up high when the sky turn red. Even if I'm hanging on by a thread, I know who gon' catch me if I drop. So when I see the signs, I look up, not to stop. These signs, look up. Your redemption's getting near. Don't run, keep your head to the sky. Don't fall, yeah, we made for the storm. Stand bold. When you see these signs, look up. Every tear, every scar, that's love. He gon' pull you out the dirt, no fear. When you see these signs, know your redemption here. Redemption here.
Yeah. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Zion.
Hope everybody had a blessed Shabbat. We had a blessed one.
Oh, yeah, got some rest.
I witnessed my wife teaching the kids lessons on the Shabbat.
Oh, yeah, our Bible study.
Man, she do a good job, too. She be serious about it, too. She should have been a teacher, but...
Thank you, baby. That was my major at first.
Yeah, I know you wanted to be a teacher, but... when you found out how much money they made, you was like, the hell with that.
Well, my daddy was telling me at first, like, you waste your time trying to be a teacher. They don't make no money. But I just always wanted to be a teacher. But it worked out. I got kids to teach. So
Facts. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this because she's my wife, but she's a very good teacher, you know. I done learned a lot of things from it. You know what I'm saying?
all praise to the Most High.
Hey.
What else? Yeah, we got some rest. We had a good Bible study with the kids. We kind of started over from the beginning. So each week we've been going through, the beginning of the book. So today we did the Tower of Babel, and Nimrod kind of went into that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, she bought our daughter a kid's Bible. Something they can start on.
Yeah, with all brown images.
Right, exactly.
All the pictures from Adam and Eve on through, is brown people, hair like ours. That's a big deal for me. We don't do no white images, no, image that's not black or brown. So
hell no.
I'm grateful. It took like 2 weeks to wait on that Bible, but it was worth it.
Right. What do you want to call it? As far as with Deke and that situation, his wife making more videos, you know what I'm saying? And also I looked at a video and I thought about, how he had these classes and, he got these books out and all that stuff. And it's like, you charge somebody to learn the truth, right? And then at a point of time, I was wrong. You change the doctrine. It's like, that's why you got to be careful with charging people for truth. You know what I'm saying? Ask people for money and all that stuff. Because, shouldn't you have to give these people their money back? That's just like a Christian. You know what I'm saying? A pastor or whatever. Ask for all his money. And when I found out, that this was some bullshit, man, I want my money back, man. I don't care if I gave you $2 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
When we finally left the Christian church and woke up, I told y'all this story a couple years later, the scandal with the church and all that came out. And so the first thing he was saying is they need to run you back all that tithes and offering.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But I get what you're saying. He was charging to teach, but then he changed the doctrine on those people.
Right.
Is that what you're saying? So,
yeah, this varsity, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to beat dude down. You know what I'm saying? His wife doing enough of that. Because she bringing out everything. It's like, God damn.
Her last video is like physical abuse now.
Yeah. I mean,
while pregnant. So that's why.
I'm like, damn, man. Like,
but I want to say freely give, freely receive. I may be saying it wrong, but
exactly. Yeah, we supposed to be giving this truth out for free.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was. And I'm still excited, as far as me knowing who I am.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Majority of us didn't know who we were. And I'm still excited. I still got that fire. Like, we the chosen people. It's like still unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got it for free. I didn't have to pay for it.
We got it sitting at home.
Exactly.
In our apartment.
Right.
On YouTube. Your uncle sent you a link.
Yeah, he sent me a link, and I looked at the link or whatever, and my mind was blown, man. I'm like, oh, hell no.
I remember that I had worked 12 hours. I came home. He like, you got to watch this. I'm like, right now? I'm tired. He like, no, you got to watch this right now. I'm like, let me watch this tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. He was like, you got to watch this now. And my mind was blown. And then the next day I went to the Bible bookstore, was buying all kind of black posters and black Jesus things.
Right. But Brother Lindsay said, seems like he never left his pimping behind him. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. The way he was talking to the women or whatever, if you know anything about pimping,
you know about pimping?
I mean, yeah, I didn't say, different documentaries and all that stuff. I'm just saying though, it's you can look at a movie and get the, what I'm saying, the blueprint of pimping or whatever. But
he wasn't trying to Well, from what she put out, he wasn't really trying to like have a loving, righteous family. It was a lot about how they could serve him financially, the things they could do for him.
Yeah.
Because seeing your kids twice a week.
Yeah, that's that whole thing there. Yeah, that
I
whole
would
thing.
have an issue with that too. But
yeah, that was a little bit,
it's odd because she did sign up for it. Like she knew he had 2 other wives. She knew the arrangement, but I guess.
But my thing is, if
I don't know.
If he had it, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, any man would want multiple women or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real about it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. And you, how they say it? You messed the bag or what? How they say it? You fumbled the bag.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you messed up, dude, and you had it good. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that pride and you not letting that life go, that lifestyle go that you had. You know what I'm saying? It came back to bite you in the behind. And it's like, like, damn, it's messed up because they ain't even teaching no more. And I'm like, is this from the Most High?
Get my water.
Go ahead. And I'm like, is this from the Most High? Because it seemed like this happened right after they came with that, Gentiles can be saved doctrine. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all might as well went back into the Christian church because they teach the same thing. Right?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you have men that's in the truth, that's not in the truth. Some men just dog women. That's their character for whatever reason. They just dog women. Maybe it's some trauma, lack of trust. I don't know. But, some men dog women. Some men learn and they change. Some men are influenced by other men. But it just seemed like he just kind of was on some like dog you, like whatever he say, he make it up as he go type of based on what she was saying. And it's unfortunate because now she moved away. So the child is not with their father, which we all know is important.
Fact.
But all praise to the Most High. She said she's still in the truth. She still believes. So it's just a sad situation. But I think on some real stuff, a lot of us could kind of see things coming with people as they teach over the years and they start switching stuff up. Sometimes you'd be like, I knew something wasn't right with this person because they just changed the way they used to teach and, their content. So.
Shalom, brother Arah.
Shalom.
Glad to see you up in the building. But enough of that talk. We want to get into the situation that happened over the week. I know a lot of y'all probably familiar with what happened, these different stories or whatever. But we're going to get into this one story of this guy who...
Oh, my God.
Just shot up a family reunion. I mean, it's like, God damn. And then the thing is, too, that I think he got out on a $5,000 bond. You know what I'm saying? You might as well say he should be charged with attempted murder.
That's what I was saying.
Right, yeah. And his bond should be, you know what I'm saying, out of this world or whatnot. Right. I had a bond. I didn't have, matter of fact, I didn't have no bond. When I went to prison or when I went to jail or whatever, I didn't have no bond. I didn't have no drugs, no guns, no nothing. All I had was phone conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't get no bond. I had to do my 5 years. When they got me, they came and kidnapped me, then I had to do that 5 years once they gave me my time or whatever. But it's dangerous people like this out here, that they can get a bond. And it's like, man, come on, man. Our people is blind to the fact that this is a racist ass country that we living in. And these people don't give a damn about us. You can go in these comments on these different posts that people making, and you can see these people horns coming out. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say that they caving out. You know what I'm saying? These people caving out. That's my new little slogan or whatever. They like how they want to say we chimping out. Well, they caving out. They cavemaning out. You know?
Yeah, very cold, very salt in the wound type of rejoicing over the death of our people, past and present. You know, Emmett Till, MLK. I've seen posts of them talking about peeing on the graves of our elders, our ancestors. So they horns are out, like you said.
And they just got him for aggravated assault.
Oh,
that's why
about this one.
Yeah, he knew about it because he had sent me. He sent me the same thing of what he was charged with, aggravated assault or whatever. But yeah, that's.
I feel like we've been knowing this, but in the last couple of weeks, they're showing us how their injustice system works and how biased it is.
Exactly.
You know, depending on the race of the person. You want to read that?
Brother Ryan said, shaking my head. When I heard this fool had body armor vest with the, so he had a goddamn, a bulletproof vest in. So come on, man, it's premeditated. It's premeditated. You know, it's not our fault that he ain't got no aim or whatever because his ass got shot. I think somebody at the party shot him. I think it was the father. He was supposed to have been some type of army vet or something like that. But they shot his ass. You know what I'm saying? But this premeditated attempted murder.
And he out on the street.
And he out on the streets right now. Hell yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? When our people talk about we free and all, no, the hell we ain't free. No, we not. Free from what? Y'all not free from this racism. Y'all not free from this unjust system that we living in. How the hell are we free? No, that's bullcrap. But let's look at the video, and we'll come back and we're gonna chop it up about it.
I want to write my scriptures. So I won't forget.
You got it.
You got it.
Family says they were celebrating a birthday and spending time together before a man they identify as a neighbor pulled up and opened fire with an AR-style rifle. Witnesses say the family was gathered outside for a reunion Sunday night when a car drove by. A white man who witnesses say was Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer was inside the car yelling racial slurs at the group.
Happened Sunday evening on Autumn Leaf Drive in Leesburg. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer shot at partygoers after a verbal altercation occurred. No one in the family was reportedly injured, and Kinzer was shot after a family member returned fire.
Praise to the Most High for him.
All praise to the Most High. They put a hole in his ass.
Mm-hmm.
But
thank the Most High for protecting his family.
Yeah, but this man, he terrorized these people, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
he got
the word I was thinking of.
AR-15.
Just imagine the chaos, the confusion. You got people outside trying to account for their loved ones.
Right.
And you say this all the time, but it's ramping up.
It is. It's ramping up. Exactly.
The Most High got to free us from this place.
Yeah. Sure. Exactly right. Yeah. Even going further into
good point.
attempted murder. On top of that, he should be charged with a hate crime. Exactly. Facts, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's getting it's getting at that, it's getting tense. It's getting at that time where you know what I'm saying, we shouldn't even be around these people. Because there ain't no telling, what spirit the Most High putting in these goddamn devils to make them do dumb shit like this.
I'm all I can come up with is to wake our people up.
Exactly,
because
right.
You have so many people that look like us that got the nerve. And even if you disagree with what Karmelo Anthony did, why would you get? I will never understand when Black people go before a camera and publicly show division.
Demonize, yeah, right.
Because these folks stick together no matter what. We see it every time. Them GoFundMe's be off the chart. But I cannot stand a Negro who disagree with something that happened and get on social media and post division. Yep. You can just be quiet. But no, you want to go pander for Esau and tell Esau, I'm not with them. I don't think this and that. Okay. But you ain't got to say, everybody ain't got to know your business and your thoughts, because they take them clips. See, even their own people tired of them.
Yeah,
their own people got Black fatigue.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring out
to have justification and shit on the evil that these people doing.
We ain't gotta say it. They saying it themselves.
Right.
I wanted to bring out Ezekiel 35:5.
Go ahead.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Now it is a semicolon, so I don't know if I should read the next one. Let's see what 6 say. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. I wanted to bring out verse 5, Ezekiel 35:5, as far as that perpetual hatred. We've been, and I know y'all have been watching a lot of social media, what's been going on. And when you read the comments that people have to say, the perpetual hatred that these people have for us, it's, I mean, I feel like we know, but we're constantly reminded.
Yeah.
And as things get more tense, as lives are lost, as people are locked up, and judgments in the political system and stuff come down, it is so in your face how much these people hate us, hate God, hate us, because we the image of God and we the chosen seed.
Facts.
But that hatred and the fact that they willing, as the scriptures say, to shed blood against us. Like, I think one of the disciples, Paul, said, like, a lot of us haven't even resisted to blood. Like, that's what you do when you deal with them. When the disciples was dealing in the ancient time with Rome, it was to blood. They was beating them and whipping them and, doing all kind of stuff to them. Okay. So that's just something that I feel like has really been in my face lately, because I work around a lot of Edomites, a lot of them. And I've been coming home, like, I can just feel that tenseness. I was telling my husband, like, we had forgot to get my gas. And I'm like, I had to, y'all, I hate this, but it's real. I had to think on my way to work, what's the safest gas station for me to stop at? Because where I work, I don't really like to stop. I have yet to stop. And I said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop at the gas stations right off the freeway, because that probably get way more traffic versus something in these little hick town areas, because we got to think like that. Exactly. They don't have to think like that. They just stop. They be around lollygagging and la land, dilly-dallying in the world. But we got to have our head on the swivel, or as the scriptures say, be vigilant, because that perpetual hatred that they have for us, God forbid I stop at the wrong gas station.
Yeah.
That's real talk. Like, these people hate us, and then you have our people, like I said, who want to be in agreement with them.
Yeah.
Who want to talk crap about their own people publicly. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. And also, some of they people even want to know, why do white people hate black people the way they do? Like, what did they do to you? And this is a video that I seen, you know what I'm saying, earlier. I'm like, this is a good video, you know what I'm saying? Because even they people is tired of their own people or whatnot. Like goddamn. But let's look at this video and we'll be right back.
So, I got a question for all you crackers. Y'all really seem to hate black people. So, here's my question. What did they do to y'all? I mean, what have they done to y'all to make you feel this way? Like personally, they ain't ever done shit to me. They ain't ever done like anything bad to me ever. You know, like yeah, I can't think of one damn thing. I can think of plenty of bad things that white people have done to my ass. Plenty of like fucked up shit white people have done to my ass. But you know what? I can't think of one thing that a black person has ever done to me personally that's been fucked up. So, what have they done to y'all? Like, you crackers, the ones that hate people based on how they look, what have black people ever done to y'all to make you feel this way? Like, open forum, what have they done to y'all?
You know, I have the same question. What have they done to you? Because I know a lot of white people get on the internet and say, oh, look how they do this. Look how they rob places. Yeah, but have they robbed you? You see, you can't associate, oh, they robbed a CVS with 5 people and just be like, oh, I hate them all because they robbed the CVS. Like, what have they done to you? You see, that's the thing, is that's how we know you're racist, because you guys are mad at their culture. You're not mad because they did anything specific to you. You're just mad because you don't like their culture. All right? And you have to start digging deep and realizing that you are part of the problem. It's, yes, black people do stupid shit, but white people do stupid shit. Chud the Builder did stupid shit. Y'all love him. Karmelo did something stupid. Y'all hate him, but he did the same thing that Chud did. So this white guy is right. Like, in the comments, tell me, what has a black person done personally? Don't tell me like, oh, they kill each other. Oh, don't tell me that they sell drugs. No, tell me, what have they done to you in the comments? Leave it in the comments. Tell me, what has a black person done to you for you to hate all black people?
And it goes back to what the scripture that you brought out. You know what I'm saying? The Ezekiel. Mm-hmm. It goes right back to that.
Yeah, because some of them know, some of them don't know. Some of them has been passed down and taught, but it's just in them. The Most High said He was making them crooked. But I want to make a point, which the guy kind of touched on. For you to say, well, black people rob, white people rob too. You cannot compare robbing a CVS, which is insured, to robbing a country.
Right.
Or countries and islands and resources. Facts. They don't even compare.
Facts. They don't compare. Right. Exactly. Brother Lindsay bringing out a scripture. Deuteronomy 28:19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
And there's times where me and my husband be kicking it, and we just will be like, the curses. We can feel certain things happening. We be like, these are the curses.
Yep.
Like I said, the analogy I use, like, I mean, a white person may want to say, like, well, I got to be careful stopping in the hood. But like they said, ain't no black people really doing nothing to you because they're not close enough to do nothing to you. Most black people under the curses going to do stuff to other black people.
Exactly. Right.
You know, but we have to really be careful with how we move, where we go. There's no way I was going to the gas station in that hick dirt road where I was working at. I'm like, I'm about to stop right off the freeway because I don't know what these crackers is on.
Exactly. Right.
I don't know if y'all remember Liam Neeson from Taken. He was doing an interview. The white guy, the actor from Taken.
Yeah.
I got a set of skills.
Right.
He was doing an interview and he said his best friend, a female, got raped in real life. And he was so upset by this. Somebody let me know if y'all seen this interview.
Yeah, I know.
he was riding around looking for. Supposedly, I'm gonna say supposedly because we know Esau. They born a lie. The person who's supposed to raped his best friend was a black person, and he said he was riding around his car looking for a black person. Any black person would have done. He just wanted to get his hands on a black man and take that anger out on him. And then I don't think he got nobody. And like over time, he realized he was off because he was talking about it in the interview. But we know that go back to Rosewood. Did they destroy a whole town? Because they allegedly somebody was raped and they couldn't find that person, so they just start terrorizing that whole black community.
Same thing that happened with Emmett Till, you know.
Nat Turner, y'all remember when they did the movie Birth of a Nation? When he came back to the town, his wife told him like, "Oh, they just killing and terrorizing all black people because they can't find you," which is why he turned himself in.
Yeah.
I got white fatigue.
But this other story about our brother Karmelo Anthony, you know, protecting himself and him being found guilty and getting 35 years, which, man, when I found out that it wasn't no black people on the jury or whatnot, because it wasn't an all-white jury. They had some Asians and some other nationalities on there too. But it wasn't no black people on there. I already said to myself, like, man, they're going to find this dude guilty. This ain't nothing but a modern day lynching. You know what I'm saying? To let us know that if any one of y'all, you know, want to touch our people or whatever, we gonna get y'all ass. We can get away with it, with doing it or doing something to y'all people, but y'all can't touch us.
Yeah, and I think they railroaded him not going after no lesser charges, just that one charge.
Right, exactly.
I really think that it was something more involved, like some backhand deals involved with that, because if you compare that to this Edomite shooting up this family's party,
right? It's
like, so what kind of time he gonna get? He had a gun.
Or Kyle, what's his name? Rittenhouse or whatever.
They think he a patriot. Where's all the gun people at with this white man who done shot at these people's house? Where's all the anti-gun rhetoric at?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna make some more gun laws than behind this?
Right. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, man, they showing their horns.
The hypocrisy.
And it's like our people is blind to, you know, seeing these people bring out their goddamn horns, bring out their hatred. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't like y'all people. You know, like, y'all can go back to Africa, everything that they throw at us. It's like, goddamn. It's like it's blinding our people more. The more hate and all that shit that they throw at our people is like, goddamn.
Man, I was telling him where I work at, they already ready. They got their 250-year banners.
Yeah.
This is a big celebration, this milestone for America. And me and my husband been saying we pray the Most High destroy some stuff come 4th of July.
Yeah. Brother Lenzel said, I just wonder how they didn't bring in so much evidence, like their history of violence and the footage that shows them attacking him.
Yeah. He showed me a video of a lady saying she seen the footage.
Right.
How that was purposely inadmissible.
Right. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying, though. This system is not for us. They can, you know what I'm saying, hide shit and you know, don't bring things out and all that, you know what I'm saying, just so this man could be convicted. But if it was on the other side or whatever, then, oh, this is an innocent man. He was just protecting himself.
Y'all know how these folks get down. If this was back in the day, they'd went and snatched that boy out the jail and hung him and had a lynching party. Right,
and that's what I'm saying, though. You know, the fact that this case was so fast, the way it was, and how they gave him his time the same day and shipped him off to prison the same day.
Why is we seeing pictures of him with his hair cut off? Why are we even seeing that?
Right, exactly. Right.
Then the whispers about his father and the judge and all of that.
Yep.
The sheriffs, the people being friends. Come on.
Exactly. And his father getting on social media, you know what I'm saying, antagonizing his mother and his father is just like, you know, what the hell? And you got people bagging this man up.
Right. His mother and father ain't do nothing wrong.
Right, exactly. Oh, but it's how you raised him and all that stuff.
Well,
you know what I'm
let's talk
saying?
about how you raised them bully twins.
Hell yeah, right. Exactly. Right. Let's talk about how this country, you know what I'm saying, then stole people, stole lands, God damn it, and still doing all kind of atrocities to people. Especially to this day, especially the children of Israel.
All over the world.
Right. So, you know, and we about to get into the video that his father made to show y'all, you know, this.
Oh God.
This is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
our people got to wake the hell up. And then I'm gonna show y'all another picture of this Uncle Ruckus. You know what I'm saying? That's basically taken up for what this twin did, calling him an innocent man. Man, I don't believe our people, man. We'll be right back.
Kayla, you drunk bitch. What'd you do to that boy to make him stab somebody? My God, what kind of mother are you? You people hang your hat on the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Let me make one up. Y'all can let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about watermelon felon? How's that one strike you? I hope he enjoyed his first night in that cell last night. Because he's going to have many nights to think about what the fuck he did. I forgave him so I don't carry the hate and the anger. So I don't get ate up like cancer and kills you from the inside. It's like me drinking poison and hoping it kills you. It doesn't work that way. You gotta let that stuff go or it will kill you. It will eat you up inside. So when people ask me, how can you forgive him? If I didn't, I would have wound up killing him and going to prison myself. That's how stupid people, when you get irrational, because you can't make a good decision if you're emotional. Emotion and intellect do not mix. If you're emotional, you can't come up with a logical solution. Doesn't work. You have to be level-headed. You have to be clear of mind. When you become emotional and you make decisions, things can go very wrong. And you better hope there's a way out for you. Because some situations, as we all know, they don't turn out well if you make the wrong choice. Or you could just be in the wrong place at the wrong time, in front of the wrong person. And I'm not just talking about Austin. Just go look, just visit Chicago for a weekend. How many shootings do they have? And they have gun laws. Woohoo! How's that working out for you guys?
You can see the horns, right? What is he talking about? What about all these countries? You know what I'm saying? That they going over and they shooting up and shit and bombing.
They condone it or they quiet about it because they don't want to go against their own.
Right. But my brother Linzel said 3 minutes is all I need. Hey Linzel, man, I just need 5. I need 5 minutes because I want to have a dialogue once, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing the do to him. I want to talk to him and make sure, you know what I'm saying, like he can, you know, feel the words that I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I want to leave a little bit more time, man, because I want to talk to him while I get him, you know, but
I don't even think this should be allowed. Like, I don't know what law this fall under, but this is like taunting.
It is.
Leave these people alone. Your son ain't coming back. They gave their son 35 years. Why is you making videos to the family?
Right.
They ain't know their son was going to do this. They probably didn't think he was capable of it.
Right, exactly. They ain't know this was going to happen. This law.
Shout out to our son-in-law. He in the building.
Yeah, but it's a trip though, you know, and you can see how these people feel about us, man. You know what I'm saying? Just let them get mad.
Mm-hmm.
Just let them get mad. It's gonna come out. The niggas gonna come out. All that stuff, niggers, all that. It's all that stuff gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, you've been holding this in for a long time.
I seen a post from a guy. I don't know who he is, but I saw the blue check. I think you showed me. So he's certified on Facebook. He said that white people are tired. They tired of, I guess, restricting and holding in their prejudice and racism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They tired of, you know, these laws that's been made, affirmative action, the hate crimes. They tired of it and they not doing it no more. They saying how they really feel about us and our community. So I think, plus they leader.
Yeah, they leader. Yeah, they leader got a lot to do with why, you know, they acting the way they acting these days.
Yeah, he got a battery in all they back.
He got, hell yeah. Let's not forget that. We talked about that, you know, a little while ago, or it might have been yesterday or something like that.
Yeah,
on why they caving out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, because of Trump. They
president caving out. He running up in countries, just committing war crimes, and we don't really like it because we think they ain't the ones to mess with, but white power. That white power system, they want to remain dominant so bad. They'll see the writing on the wall, like, we shouldn't really be doing that, but we need, what they be saying, we need our oil. I mean, hey, we got to go to work. So
he giving them an example. He being an example, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, yeah, y'all do what y'all want. Just like he sent them people up in that building, January 6th. Just like he sent them up in there, like, you know, I'm behind y'all.
Yeah, he did. That's why the other political members was against trying to indict him for inciting. Exactly. They knew that verbiage that he was using was trying to incite what happened. Right. So it's just we just in that time. The scriptures say that in the last days, men's hearts gonna wax cold.
Exactly.
And these people, not this dude.
I got the plane, man.
Where he been all this time?
He only come out on times like this when he feel like, you know.
He want to make some money.
Yeah, he probably got low on his money or whatever.
Dude sus.
Yeah, I know. Hey, but we got a video of our people. You know what I'm saying? I'm embarrassed about this dude here. You know what I'm saying? So,
he was all on Trump jock. Real hard.
It's like,
well, look at what his MAGA hat.
Yeah. And then y'all can just see his spirit as he talks.
He moist.
You know, like, yeah, dude.
Or allegedly.
Moist. Allegedly, yeah. We don't want to bear false witness. But man, if you behind Trump like that, it's like, man, you something going on.
And I hate this narrative. Just because a black child holds a gun doesn't mean it's illegal. Doesn't mean it's stolen. Don't mean they don't know how to use it and haven't been shown. It's not illegal.
Right. Because I'm pretty sure that he got some pictures of guns and stuff like that. But this dude right here who made this collage or whatever, he didn't put them. He ain't got the pictures of him or whatever.
This is the first thing they do. Go find some old pictures from your social media.
Yeah.
Look, you a thug because you holding a gun. Then what that make America?
Exactly. Right.
Go on and get into it.
Well, let's look at this video. We'll be right back, y'all.
So Karmelo Anthony has been found guilty, and people are already talking about rioting. Rioting for what? Please explain to me. What are you rioting for? Huh? The boy was found guilty. It was not self-defense. You want to riot in the streets because this young black man was found guilty for killing an innocent white boy? How does that make any sense? So you think it should be okay? It's not. So to you, so apparently to y'all, it's not supposed to be a big deal if a black person kill a white person, and if the black person is young, they should be set free, no matter what. Do you not know how racist that sounds? It sounds very racist because it is. He took somebody's life. And y'all are mad because he's going to prison? Somebody lost their freaking son. Somebody lost their nephew, their brother, their cousin, their grandson. Austin can't get his life back. Karmelo Anthony, he will still have his life. It will just be spent in prison. But he put that on himself when he decided to bring a knife to school. When he decided to stab that boy. And y'all only want to see his ass walking free because he black. What the hell is that? And y'all can keep coming at me. Send your comments, talk your crap, threaten me all you want to, okay? I'm not standing with Karmelo Anthony because of his skin color, because he shared the same skin color as me. Hell no. You take somebody's life, your ass needs to be in prison. If you do the damn crime, you have to do the time. It's that simple. There have been people in my family who have took somebody else's life. And guess what? They are in prison. Rightfully so. I'm not screaming for freedom for anybody who took somebody's life that they shouldn't have took some innocent person's life. But y'all want to talk about y'all want to riot and burn stuff down. For what? For what? Shame on y'all. Austin's parents, I can't even imagine what they are going through right now. I know they must feel some relief, a little bit of relief, because of the verdict, because Karmelo Anthony has been found guilty, but they still can't get their son back. Austin will never be able to come back. But y'all mad because Karmelo Anthony has been found guilty. It's a good thing he's been found guilty because he had no business stabbing that boy and killing that boy. So don't even bring up the bullying crap because that wasn't even that wasn't even true. I never brought a knife to school. I got picked on in school. Let's say he did get picked on. I never brought a knife to school. I never thought to stab some damn body. I done fought with brothers, sisters. I done fought with friends, cousins. And I never once thought, let me stab somebody. Never in my damn life. Okay? Never have I wanted to kill anybody. So if you think it is okay for a black person to kill a white person just because, and you don't care if they are guilty or innocent, you need to look in the mirror. Because at the end of the damn day, I don't care what skin color you are, we all have the same organs. Okay? We all bleed the same. So at the end of the day, we are all human.
And see, it's a lot of things that this dude got to learn. We ain't got no chimp blood. You know what? We ain't got no goddamn chimpanzee, Neanderthal blood in us. That's a goddamn lie. And then my thing is with this dude, why you don't have that same energy for, you know what I'm saying, these white people killing black people? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The Trayvon Martins, you know, the Sandra Blinds, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We can go on and on and on. How many black people that got killed by the hands of white people? And I ain't seen not one goddamn video of this man taking up for these black people. Talking about some, no, go ahead.
And not only the white people killing black people, but the white people who kill black people and don't get no time for it.
Exactly, right.
You want me to feel bad because this young black boy, because you know when they call him a man, that's them trying to discredit them, or it's a term for it. They want you to see black boys as men so they can be harder on them, because he worded it black man and white boy.
Right, exactly.
If one is a boy, they both a boy.
Right, exactly.
They commit these crimes against our people and then they don't get no punishment, but then you want to talk about you do the crime, you do the time. But going back to what we said before, that's injustice because it's not the same irregardless of race.
Nope.
That's why I really believe in my heart America has minimum and maximum. I think the minimum sentences is for white people and the maximum sentences are for black people. That's just my personal opinion on that. But I also want to bring out another scripture.
But let's get some proof.
Okay.
Of what we're saying. This situation right here happened 2023. Alec Adamson from Texas shoots and kills a black student, leads police on a car chase, plus foot pursuit, sentenced to four years, served only 2 years. Karmelo gets jumped by white students, defends himself with a knife, sentenced to 35 years. Tell me this isn't two-tier justice. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. That's just... But let's listen to the scripture that Brother Lindsay brought out. This is Ecclesiasticus 19:29. A man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. So, and he going about how this dude, his understanding and his look too, though. You know what I'm saying? The way he talking and all that stuff, man,
It's giving moist.
It's giving moist as hell, you know what I'm saying? But it's giving this too.
Say, man, wasn't nothing wrong with slavery. At least we got good food back then.
It's giving that too,
Uncle Ruckus.
Right. Uncle Ruckus is like a mug, man. It's like, come on now. You can't just be biased like that, man. You can't be.
I mean, this is a beautiful proof.
Right.
People think y'all just riding with them because they black. Sometimes it is that. But sometimes it's not. It's literally just like, okay, he took a life, but y'all do it too. And y'all don't sentence y'all own harsh like that, which it does make sense when you step back and think about it. This is a European country. So, of course, they're going to be more lenient on Europeans. They're going to see Europeans more as innocent, more pure. And my problem is you got black people like him, the video you just played, who see white folks as superior still.
Yeah.
How's you this old and grown and been living your life and you haven't accepted the fact that their looks, their features, the way they're made, their DNA is not the same as ours, but it does not make them superior.
Right. Exactly.
That pale skin and that straight hair is not the vision of beauty according to the Bible.
And they're not humans neither, though. Go ahead.
But just to put another race ahead of your own shows how destroyed you have to be, because a white person would never.
Right, man. What's that scripture? Deuteronomy 28 and Deuteronomy 28. And
I got one too when you're done.
Deuteronomy 28. Go ahead with yours.
I'm in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth and have pleasure in unrighteousness. And I wanted to bring that out because I feel like Black people live under a delusion of inferiority. I know they taught us we was inferior to them, but I feel like in this technology age with all this information out here, to still walk around under the banner of self-hatred, to think another ethnic group is more superior to you, even though we live under them, under their system. You still don't love yourself. You don't love your own people, and you believe so many lies. the lie of if you do the crime, you got to do the time. But that's not the case for them. We see it right here, clear as day on the screen.
Right.
So why would I run around thinking that, well, he did kill this white boy? So, but when they do it, didn't that lady who got Emmett Till unalive say on her deathbed she made it up?
Yep.
Yes, she did.
Yep.
George Zimmerman walking around, and I don't care how tragic his life is allegedly, he still didn't get locked up for killing a child.
Killing a child. Minding his own business.
After the dispatcher told him to stand down.
Stand down.
Quit chasing that boy.
Yep. And he still got found innocent. It's like, come on, man. Like, you don't want to bring up stories like that, or you don't want to talk about stories like that because what? It's going to affect your audience or whatnot, which is mainly white people.
Which goes back to us saying black people have it harder in this country.
Right.
It's not that we're making it up because we black or we just want people to feel sorry for us. It's a fact.
Yeah, that ain't
It's
even,
been that way from jump. When you look at little pictures of little babies in a cotton field to stuff like this.
Right, exactly. But the scripture I wanted to bring out was Deuteronomy 28 and 48. And it reads, therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And this is a perfect example of somebody being destroyed. His mind is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't even really like have a conversation with these type of people like this. I wouldn't even be able to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? All he can get is these hands. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got no understanding. And his mind is destroyed, which a lot of our people's minds are destroyed. You know, which makes me want to bring up this video of our brother from ISUPK, Captain Tazariot, and he basically speaking about the Karmelo Anthony case or whatever, and basically how our people is and what our people gonna do. But
I kind of like his
Shalom
teaching.
Christ, man. I'm preaching officer Shalimar out of ISUPK Las Vegas, and Captain Tazariot was kind enough to give me a few moments of his time. I got to stop you and ask, right? So Karmelo Anthony was just found guilty of murder. Throughout the self-defense, 35 years. Can I get your first thoughts and response?
Listen, man, the response that I have ain't really my response. Meaning, like, I know what this place is. This place thrives off of racism. There's not a black person on the planet Earth that's not going to see that he was found guilty because of racism. And the same black people are going to go to church on Sunday to a God that they tell you is not racist. So if God is not racist, then explain to me what this is. What is this where a black man can't even defend himself? But in South Carolina, a Chinaman can unalive a black man and get found not guilty. So is it that they can find a sense of justice for other people to go free, but not for us? At some point, black people, y'all gonna have to accept that maybe God is a racist and that we should separate from the oppressor that's oppressing us. That Bible is about the children of Israel separating from oppression. And at some point, that's what we gotta do. What else you want us to see? How much this history has to teach us of how we don't get no justice in this system? This is not different. They always like to use the term psyop. The psyop, God got a psyop for us. How long are we going to allow this oppressor to oppress us before we say enough is enough and start joining with each other, start stopping our evil, start stopping our wickedness, start being more together, and we can shut this place down like they're shutting us down? That's my response.
Man, the water, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, Lord be with Karmelo.
I don't listen to him often, but when you be playing him, I feel like this man be teaching good.
yeah. I don't agree with, a lot of things different brews said, whatever, but you know what I'm saying? 90% of the things I do agree with.
When you right, you right.
Right. We like on the same page or whatever.
And that's what we was just saying. We know what this place is.
Facts.
I'm not going to be in denial. Oh, I'm going to work. You can see my uniform, da-da-da. No, I'm about to go somewhere where I know is somewhat safe. I'm not going to them backwoods. I know what this place is and is capable of. Do y'all remember in...
What it do, KP?
Oh, hey, what's up, KP? Long time. Do y'all remember in the movie? Oh God, it was on the tip of my tongue. Rosewood.
Right.
Now, when Rosewood came out, I was a child. I was a kid. And do y'all remember when the Big Mama said, when everything had just started to go down, and the Big Mama was like, y'all don't know white folk like I know white folk.
Right.
Y'all know what she was trying to tell them. Like, look, y'all are new to this. Y'all don't know how they really get down and dirty. And that was my point. We have seen, we're not living in a delusion. The scripture we brought out, people living in a delusion of inclusion and equality. Yeah, that sound good when you at a barbecue with them and y'all drinking beers until you in the back lake strung up, come up floating somewhere.
Exactly, right.
Or you go to a sleepover with them and you the only one end up unalive and all the white women there don't know nothing about what happened. Mm-hmm. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We don't live in that delusion. We know that our mere presence, our mere being, our joy, our spirit, everything about us, these people hate. On a mass scale.
Right. And they hate us. And another thing they really hate people like us because we trying to get free from our oppression.
Mm-hmm. They want us to stay in the delusion.
Exactly, right. And it's going back to the destroyed mind. Mm-hmm. The destroyed mind, they want to stay in this oppression. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Long as I got my house, my picket fence, and you know what I'm saying? And all that's going to shit these days, right?
Yeah.
The food and all that, you know what I'm saying?
The way people say they struggling.
It's getting uncomfortable for a lot of people here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So,
and like he said, then y'all gonna go right back to church.
Yeah.
And worship a white Jesus.
Yeah, I don't want no guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't gonna give me vengeance or who not gonna, free me from my oppression or whatnot. I don't want to worship no guy like that.
And that boy's daddy lying. He ain't forgave Karmelo Anthony.
No, yeah.
That man was full of rage and anger. Yeah. He is so angry.
He's so angry that he going against the whole goddamn race. He you know what I'm saying? He talking about he forgave him, but saying racial slurs and you know what I'm saying? You people and how's it going in Chicago and all that shit? Mm-hmm. And it's like, come on, man.
And I'm not saying he shouldn't be upset because his son is unalive. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy.
I'm gonna tell you this. Look, we upset for all the goddamn people that we done lost.
All the blood that's been shed in this country by the hands of white folks with no penalty, no consequences.
Exactly.
They just walked free. They was taken to another country, another state. Y'all know they're notorious for doing it with the police officers. They will relocate you to another county and have you working.
Exactly. And can't nobody, goddamn it, convince me of all the atrocities that I didn't see done to my people. I can't be convinced.
Yeah, we not living under no delusion of inclusion.
And another thing I want to say, if y'all ever see me on video, like this dude with this red hat with the Trump hat on, man, put me out my goddamn misery, please. I'll give y'all permission to put me out my miseries.
Again, y'all know the old folks used to say about the right hand letting the left hand know what it's doing.
Right.
I don't understand if you are in disagreement with this. Why make a video talking about your own race?
Exactly.
Because they not gonna do that.
Right. Exactly. And I think about, I really think about the atrocities that these people be doing, but they don't talk about what they done did. They want us to forget about slavery. They want us to forget about all them killings and hangings and all that shit. They want us to forget about that.
That's hidden history.
Right. But when it come to us, though, and we do something, Look at these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them. See, we told y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been telling y'all about these goddamn people for a long time, too.
Critical race theory. They don't want you talking about stuff that they have done. We had to learn about these atrocities either from movies or when we woke up and the internet became accessible, we start digging and reading. You have people who dedicate their life to Black history. When I was a kid, my dad used to play Tom Joyner. And he would, y'all know the segment, he had little Black known history facts. Tom Joyner would bring up a history fact. This before the internet. My dad be taking us to school, and Tom Joyner would, recite a little known history fact on his show. You have people who dedicate their lives to educating us on things from the past that are being purposely hidden from us because we're the thugs. And we're the bad guy, and they're viewed as innocent, angelic, who you should be like, the picture of beauty. Meanwhile, it's so much blood on these people's hands from continent to continent.
Yeah.
Not just even domestic.
Exactly, right. But we digress. We're going to go and get up out of here, y'all. It's our time and whatnot. We went over a little bit, but we got a few things we have to do. But we hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Shabbat, y'all weekend or whatever, Shout out to Brother Lindsay, Brother Arai, anybody else who was watching. Shout out to KP. Good to see you up in the building.
Good
that you doing okay or whatever. Go ahead.
Good to hear from you, brother.
Right. But with that being said, we're going to go on and get up out of here. Y'all keep y'all head on the swivel. Y'all keep the commandments. Stay vigilant out here. And with that being said, we're going to go on and get up out of here. Same time next week. Most High willing. And with that being said, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom, Zion.
Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good one.